Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. In today's video, I'm going to be baking the world's smallest chocolate cake. This video turned out super cute. I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you do enjoy this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel and if you could maybe click that subscribe button, that would be so awesome. In case you guys didn't know, I've been posting a ton over on my main channel. So if you haven't seen those videos yet, you can go check them out. The link will be down below. And now without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. Welcome to my miniature kitchen. For this recipe, you will need eggs, powdered sugar, plain flour, cocoa powder, and butter. The very first thing that you want to go ahead and do is melt the butter. By the way, this is an actual recipe that I saw on Tastemade and it looked amazing, which is why I am recreating it in miniature version. But if you want to make the real sized cake, I will leave the recipe in the description box down below. Once the butter has melted, you want to set that aside. In a bowl, you're going to add the eggs and powdered sugar, and you're going to start whisking it. You want to keep whisking it until it basically triples in size. This did take me, I want to say, a solid 15 minutes, and I honestly think that I still wasn't able to incorporate that much air. Again, this isn't real actual sized baking, so that was a problem, but I did manage to incorporate some air into it. Next, we are going to sift in the flour and cocoa powder. Now I'm just going to mix it all together. And the last thing you want to do is go ahead and pour in the melted butter, and I'm going to give that a quick mix as well. Here is my cake tin, which I am going to line using some parchment paper, and then I'm going to pour in the batter. Now I'm going to pop this into the oven and let it bake. Once your cake has done baking, you can remove it from the oven and let it cool for a couple of minutes before you remove it from the tin. Once the cake has kind of cooled off, you can go ahead and remove it from the cake tin, and I'm also going to remove the parchment paper. This is going to be a 2-layered cake, so I went ahead and made the second layer as well. So the cake is pretty much done. I'm gonna set this aside and start working on the icing. For the icing, you will need egg whites, powdered sugar, dark chocolate, and some room temperature butter. You will have to melt the chocolate for this, but before I start melting it, I'm gonna chop it up into small little pieces. That way it's going to melt easily and it will not burn. Next, I am going to melt the chocolate using a double boiler. You can also melt it in the microwave if you want, but I just ended up doing it this way. Once you've melted the chocolate, you want to set it aside. Now I am going to put a glass bowl on top of the water that is heating up, and I'm going to add the egg whites and the sugar, and I'm going to keep mixing this until the sugar has completely dissolved. Once the sugar has dissolved, you can remove it from the water bath, and now you want to start whisking it. You want to keep whisking this until the mixture gets super thick and you start getting soft peaks. I think this took me about 10 minutes. Now you want to add in the melted chocolate, and we're gonna mix that in. The final step is to add in the room temperature butter. You want to add this a little bit at a time so that it is well incorporated. We have the cakes and the icing, so it is time to assemble this cake. I placed the first layer of cake, then I'm going to spread on some icing. After spreading that, I'm going to add on the second layer on top, and then I'm just going to cover the entire cake using the icing. To finish off the cake, I am going to add some chocolate flakes on top. Here is the miniature chocolate cake all completed. Now I am going to cut out a slice so that you guys can see how amazing this cake looks. And that is it for this video. I had so much fun filming this video for you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If there is any recipe that you guys want me to make in miniature version, please let me know in a comment. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one.